Having ended last week's episode with one hell of a cliffhanger, expectations for the newest episode of WandaVision were at an all-time high. We all wanted to know what Quicksilver from X-Men Days of Future Past was doing in a Marvel Cinematic Universe show, and what implications his appearance had for any future crossovers between the MCU and the X-Men. And while the latest episode does begin to address some of those questions, it raises even more questions while ending on yet another jaw-dropping cliffhanger. Hi guys, Michael Abayemi here, and today I'm reviewing the 6th episode of the MCU Disney Plus show, WandaVision. The episode opens with a brand new intro, sporting a punk rock inspired opening montage that immediately brought to mind classic 90s era sitcoms like Malcolm in the Middle. And it is immediately revealed in that intro that Pietro had been integrated into the cast of the show, where he was simply billed as playing himself. And just like that, this stranger from the final moments of the last episode seems to have become a part of the family, literally overnight, even hitting it off with the twins as he effortlessly slips into the role of their cool uncle. In keeping with the norms of the new era of the show, there was plenty of fourth wall breaking, a shift that was jarring at first, but effective overall. In Wanda's make-believe version of Westview, it was time for Halloween, and the numerous residents are out and about in their costumes. And almost as though in direct response to Vision's accusation of a lack of children in the entire town, we can now see plenty of children taking part in the festivities. Vision seizes the opportunity to go on a mission though, one that we'll get back to at the climax of the episode. Outside of Westview, the SWAT agents continue their analysis of the anomaly, which appears to be growing more and more unstable. Rambeau's integrity is questioned by Director Hayward, due to her show of sympathy for Wanda, and this will eventually lead to her, Jimmy, and Darcy getting taken off the assignment. But just before all three of them are detained, they manage to incapacitate their guards and escape, still in disguises that will help them blend in with the rest of the agents. Back in Westview, Wanda seems to have her doubts about Pietro, especially given his current appearance. He proves to be cognizant of events that took place in Wanda's life prior to arrival at Westview, even breaking the fourth wall a few times to express awe at the life she'd managed to create for herself there. This of course lends some credence to the theory that he could be someone else entirely, merely posing as her brother as he tries to manipulate her. But it is a theory that remains to be fully fleshed out, at least within the context of the show. Meanwhile, the twins start to develop superpowers of their own, with Tommy's mirroring his uncle's super speed, while Billy's is more akin to clairvoyance. And as Vision continues to explore Westview in search of answers, he arrives at the very edge of town, where most of the residents there appear to be frozen in place. Perhaps Wanda's ability to keep them in check was not as strong that far out, or maybe she just didn't anticipate Vision would go there, so she didn't give them an active script to abide by. Either way, it is there that he runs into Agnes, frozen in place at the very edge of Ellis Avenue. It is clear that she doesn't remember how exactly she'd gotten there, and Vision decides to use his powers to break Wanda's spell over her. She quickly recognizes him as one of the Avengers, but quickly becomes hysterical when she remembers he was also supposed to be dead at the moment, prompting Vision to put her back under Wanda's spell. Vision then tries to escape the Westview anomaly by stepping through the energy field, but his life source appears to be tied to that anomaly itself, preventing him from going any further than a few feet. He manages to get a few words of warning out to Darcy and the other SWAT agents gathered there, but not before he passes out in a heap, much in the same way he'd done after Thanos had ripped out the Mind Stone out of his head. Billy senses with his new powers that Vision was in danger and quickly informs Wanda. Pietro delivers a poorly timed joke about her husband not being able to die twice, which causes her to lash out at him. Wanda then increases the size of the Westview anomaly, bringing Vision's crumbled body back into the fold, along with Darcy and the makeshift base that had been set up by the SWAT agents just outside Westview. And now it appears that the anomaly was growing at an uncontrollable rate. Episode 6 of WandaVision once again raises the stakes for the show and the greater MCU. Rather than sidestep the questions raised at the end of the last one, the episode tackles them head on, while still managing to give enough answers without taking away all the mystery that has propelled the show thus far. And with just 3 episodes remaining until the series finale, we get a sense that things have started to build towards what is sure to be a memorable conclusion to this current chapter of the MCU. I'll give the episode an 8 out of 10. What did you think about the 6th episode of WandaVision? Let me know in the comment section down below. I am currently working on a review for Judas and the Black Messiah, so make sure you subscribe to the channel with notifications turned on if you'd like to see that review as soon as it goes up. And until the next one, this is Michael signing off.